I'm Chris Johnson, and this is the family croft at Skelberry. Our family's been in the croft since 1864. At Skelberry we grow ryegrass, which would be a coarser type of hay. A lot of folk buy it really to feed lambs and stuff when you keep them, take them in the winter time and feed them up. We would start cutting hay in about the middle of July. First thing we do was we cut it down with a drum mower and leave it for a week if we can. And we would wilt it for at least a week, sometimes 2 weeks depending on the weather. Wilting is letting the moisture go to it so it starts to dry. Ideally you want sun and a grain of wind to dry it out and not a lot of rain. Then the hay turner turns it upside down. If it's wheat, then the bottom side would come up and you get a bit of sun on the other side of it and dry it out. And then after it's been lying a couple of days of that, then we would spread it with the other turner. And that spreads it out and gets a bit more air through it and a bit more sun on bits of it. Once you think it's ready, after you've turned it a couple of times and spread it around, and it's dry, then we roll it up and put it in a bale. Skelberry is kind of a family affair. Everybody mucks in when they need to. When we've baled it, then we bag it up in this rookies of 10 bales, we call them rookies, and then we set them out on pallets for maybe a week or a fortnight, so the bales don't attack any heat when you bag them inside, because you can have spontaneous combustion. Plus the hay goes a bit fusty if you don't let it breathe right. It gets too hot. So we let it stand outside for 2 weeks before we put it in the hay house for the winter. Whether the bairns want to carry it on or not will be up to them, but I think they're a bit too young yet just to decide. I'll keep going as long as I can, yeah, I think so. It's a reasonably enjoyable way of life.